What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the fact that your fear is holding you back. And I need you to tell fear to move out my way. Comment below, move out my way, fear. You gotta tell fear to move, because I wanna tell you something, millionaires have no fear. And if you wanna get to the next level in your life and in your business and become a 7-figure earner, you are going to have to push past that fear. I wanna share with you guys how I did it and how you can do it too. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. And of course, let's dive into the gems. So I want you guys to really, when I say that you need to tell your fear to move, I really mean that. Tell your fear to move out the way, push past your fear, because the success that you want and the money that you want and the life that you want are on the other side of your fear. And so I call this video Millionaires Have No Fear, because truly, in order for you to get to that next earning potential that I believe is in you, you are gonna have to do some things that scare you. And you are gonna have to get to the point where you decide not to be afraid and you decide to do it anyway, right? Do it scared, because let me tell you something. Sometimes I still have fear. Sometimes I get afraid to launch a new product. I get afraid to hire a new team member. I get afraid to go speak in front of a crowd, but I do it scared. I do it anyway. And what ends up happening is the more you push down your fear and the more you tell it to move, the less it starts to affect you and the stronger you become. So I want you to think about all of the ideas that you've had, even the business that you have right now or the business idea you have right now. And think about all of the steps that you should have taken or could have taken, but how your fear is holding you back. Maybe your fear is holding you back from posting content every day. Your fear is holding you back from making phone calls to see if you can actually get an apartment to start that Airbnb. Your fear is holding you back from going to networking events to get in the room with other people. Your fear is holding you back from getting your first down payment so you can purchase your first duplex or a multifamily home. Your fear is holding you back from building your business credit. Your fear is holding you back from that grant proposal. All of these things are elements that could advance you forward, but because they're unknown to you, because they're new for you, because they're maybe a little bit uncomfortable for you, your fear is telling you not to do it. Your fear is telling you, no, we want to stay safe. We want to do things that are comfortable. We don't want to go to that place. But you, as a future millionaire, okay, you have to train yourself to do things scared anyway. You have to train yourself to recognize that you cannot become the person you want to become if fear is controlling your day, if fear is controlling your situation. So I want to tell you guys something that I asked myself when I started my business back in 2020, still living at my mom's house, just, all the things. And I was very afraid to start. I was afraid to start posting content. I was afraid to put myself out there. I was afraid to do so many things. But I was also afraid of something else. And the other thing I was afraid of was staying in the same place. I was afraid to still be at my mom's house in 2 years. I was afraid to not be able to provide for my kids. I was afraid to not be able to take them wherever they wanted to go. I was afraid that my ex would still see me in the same place and be able to tell me that I hadn't done or achieved anything since leaving him, and so that's why I should go back. And so those things scared me so much more than trying to start this business. So what I want you to do is make a list of the things you're afraid of. One of the things is you're afraid of, on one side of the list is the things you're afraid of with regard to starting your business. And on the other side of the list, the things that you are afraid of with regard to how your life currently is right now. And as you write down those things on your list, I know you'll find that the things you're afraid of on starting your business are all in your head. Because we think, oh, what if no one buys? But you'll still be alive though. You'll still be okay though. What if no one likes my post? What if no one likes my content? Then you'll learn a lesson and you'll be able to change your content. But the things on this side of the list that have to do with your life with where you currently are, those things could actually truly really affect you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. These things on that side could have a very much lifetime lasting effect on you if you do not change them, especially being where you are right now. So when you make that list of the things that scare you, I would encourage you to be more afraid of that side, more afraid of the things that are happening in your life, the situation you're in right now that you want to change. Because it's more scary to stay in the same place and to realize in 4 years you're still here than it is to try something new that could actually get you to a whole new place. Right? You've got to recognize, and this is why I tell you guys that millionaires have no fear, or we do things scared anyway, because we recognize that the only way to get to the next level in life is to do something different. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to create something that hasn't been done. You yourself have to do something that's never been done in order to get a result you've never had. And that's how I went from no money, EBT, stimulus check, to making my first 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, and so on and so forth. And so I really want to create this to be transparent with you, because of course I give you guys the strategy, the mindset, the systems, all of that, but it's also very important for you guys to make changes to who you are as a person and push yourself and challenge yourself. Because let me tell you something, your brain will adapt to who you tell it to become and to what you tell it to do. So if you tell your brain, listen, I know you've never taught a webinar, I know you've never created an ebook, but we're gonna do this and we're gonna do it well and we're gonna put our foot forward and we're gonna go. Then new neurons and paths in your brain will develop that say, okay, let's go. Let's explore this new path, because your brain is adaptable. You yourself are adaptable. You have what it takes to make this happen, but you have to push past your fear. Your fear is keeping you in the same place, in the same rooms, with the same people, having the same conversations. And I've told you guys before that you are a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time around. And if everybody around you is scared, guess what? You're gonna be scared too. So I'm glad you're on my channel. I'm glad you're watching this video. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to speak to you, even if it may be virtually, and to tell you, hey, we may not have met, but add me to your circle. Show up to this channel every day, enroll in classes, book a call with me, right? Add me to your circle so that I become one other layer of influence to help you change who you are. Because if I can go from being very afraid to start my business for years to then just deciding to do it scared anyway, and now in a position to be running a 7-figure company, I know you can do it too. I know you can. It's definitely in you. So I want you guys to comment below, what are some of the things you see on your list, right? What are some of the things you write down on your list of what you're afraid of with your business? What are some of the things you write down in your list of what are you afraid of in your life? Share that with me. This is a safe, a safe space. The spammers, we gotta block them from the comments talking about Forex. But definitely I'm gonna read every comment, and I would love to create a part 2 if this is valuable for you. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.